Day 35, build business credit. This is one of those things that you will not need at the beginning, but it's better to start looking into the future and planning for this. That's why it's so important to have a 3-5 year plan for your business, because building business credit is a lot easier than building personal credit. And it's also one of those things where once you realize you need it, it's better to already have it in the bag, right? Better to be prepared, because there is, folks, please believe me, there is nothing worse than being in your business and you're poised for growth. Like, you have all your ducks in a row, and the only thing that's holding you back is capital. So that's something I did not understand from the beginning of my business. And I wish that I had a credit line much earlier. At the same time, I'm kind of glad that I didn't, because I was really stupid with the first credit line that I had. But once I did grow in my business, get my ducks in a row, etc., again, having that credit line, it just opens up a whole different world of possibilities for you, just having that leverage. So I'm not going to go too much in depth about how to build business credit, because again, it is something for the more experienced entrepreneur. But I'm going to just briefly summarize some of the steps again to give you a glimpse, to get an idea, because this is absolutely something to aspire to. Even if you never actually end up applying for like business credit, etc., it's good to have a business credit profile, because the process and the steps of doing that are going to put your business in a good place, which brings us to the first step. So I just call this step, just get all your ducks in a row. But this is why it is so important to have your EIN, employer ID number, which is just a 9-digit tax number that is separate from your social security number. Social security number, that's how you build personal credit. You're going to need an EIN, or taxpayer identification number, TIN, to start building business credit. So you're also going to need to have a separate address. Folks, like, don't take this the wrong way, but you're not going to be taken seriously if you keep running your business out of your home. Don't know how else to put it. There are myriad different options for you to lock down a business address. It does not have to be a place that you, like an office that you work out of, but you need to have a business address separate from your home address, because when your business credit profile is being created, all of this information has to match. If there are any discrepancies, that's going to hurt you. So most important thing, business address, tax identification number, and business phone number. So those four things. So business phone number, again, has to be a separate address from, or separate phone number from your cell phone number. So the best thing you can do is to get an 800 number. Not everyone is at that capacity. Not everyone is at that scale. It's not going to make sense for everyone to take out a 1-800 number, but that's going to poise you. That's the best way to poise yourself to get business credit. And then last but certainly not least, the fourth thing you should really that you have to have in order is that you have to be an LLC, a limited liability corporation, or just a corp, like an S corp, etc. So sole proprietors, folks, please, if there's only one thing you get out of this video, form your limited liability corporation. I did not do that for my first business. It was a huge risk and a huge liability. So again, step 1, get all your ducks in a row. Step 2, get your business credit profile. So kind of similar to your personal credit report, but it's a business credit report. So go ahead and obtain that. And again, I am intentionally glossing over this. Step 3, get vendor credit. So what will happen is that different vendors will give you, say, net 15, net 30, net 60, net 90. So they'll approve you for a certain amount of money, and then depending on the terms, net 15, net 30, etc., that's how many days you have to pay that amount back. Get it? The fourth step would be to get retail credit. So there's very specific retailers that are recommended to start building that credit as much as possible. And again, there are ways of doing this that are much different from obtaining and building personal credit. Last but certainly not least, get fleet credit. So these last 3 points, fleet credit, vendor credit, retail credit, might not make any sense to you, but these are the basic steps for how to start building business credit that's linked to your tax identification number, employer identification number, not your social security number.